And welcome to another edition of Carbs here on Reckless Eating, the only show where I sit in the car and BS while consuming carbs. Matt Zion here. We're going to be doing something that's a first. Going to be reviewing a product from a fellow YouTuber that does the exact same thing that I do right here, right now. This is Daym Drops Super Official Energy Boost Fruity Punch. I decided, oh, what the hell? Sounded like a lesbian for a second. I decided to get this off of his website. It was incredibly cheap, by the way. Yeah, that was a huge plus. But I wanted to support our friend Daym Drops. If you haven't seen his channel before, click right there on the annotation and give him a subscribe and tell him that Reckless Eating, specifically Matt Zion from Reckless Eating, sent you. He's good people. He did start the concept that I'm doing right here, but I've explained to a lot of people before because they've said that I copied him. Actually, this was just convenience, and I did not think of Daym Drops when I came up with this concept. Lori, for a long time, was looking for jobs. Lori, my girlfriend, because she was out of a job, so she was home all the time. So I felt weird always being there, neck crack, and like doing reviews around her. So I was like, how can I do things that need to be done right away? Usually fast food, but other things I left and did them in the car just because that's that. And actually fans came up with the carbs name on our Facebook fan page, on Reckless Eating Facebook fan page. I put up a poll and they picked that name and that was that. So excited to try this. Let's go ahead and pop it open. Now I will say I'm not a big energy shot person. Chris is actually the one that loves doing that. He likes combining his energy shots with Four Loko and he thinks that makes it like the original Four Lokos. It doesn't. So let's get a smell of this thing. He has multiple flavors, by the way. And this is just the one that spoke to me. I thought Fruit Punch, I really enjoy Fruit Punch, so let's go with that. That was the logic behind that. Here we go, the Daym Drops Super Official Energy Boost Fruity Punch Energy Shot. Let's do it. It's a lot better than other energy shots I've had before. I think it's interesting that a YouTuber would make like a drink product, or specifically a food drink reviewer like us, because we know what sucks and what doesn't suck. Like I'd say Daym Drops probably isn't a master food reviewer, just like myself. I'm not like, you're not gonna see me in the New York Times writing about how food tastes. We're normal people. Energy shots to me always taste too much like medicine. This one does have a slight hint of that medicine-y taste, but the flavor in it way overpowers that, which is very, very welcome here. Try another big sip. There's a lot more fruit punch than that energy tastes. So this is probably one of the best energy shots I think I've ever had. The other one was Face Drink, I think. We did it back in the day. It was a company that sent it to us, and it flopped miserably, never saw it ever again. But this is really good. I'm impressed. I guess it makes sense, like I was saying, that Daym Drops is an every man, an everyday dude, and he would know what would taste good and what wouldn't taste good. So one more sip, give it a reel. Yeah, it's really good. It's actually excellent. I think I'll be sipping on that as I go on. Great stuff. I gotta say, I would give this a high 4 out of 5. This is one of my favorite energy shots I think I've ever had. But I've never really liked energy shots because they always had a gross medicine-y taste, and he almost completely eliminated that. So it's good stuff. I really enjoy it. Check out also in the description where you can purchase these. I'm sure he will appreciate having you guys go and test them out for yourself. And thank you for joining me for this edition of Carbs. We'll see you next time.
Reckless Eating! Reckless Eating!